I don't really like the way my body, mind, is thinking, feeling, and moving right now. How can I shift it? Along the healing journey of loving liberation, one of the absolute most important things to keep in mind is how intention and attention are directing internal energy to affect the navigational and regulational protocols of the body mind. The unconscious body regulates personal existence, realities, and experiences. The unconscious mind navigates personal experiences, realities, and existence. Through the conscious directing of internal energy, what we focus on and how we focus on it affect the wiring of the body mind that navigates and regulates personal experience in potential moments. And so when we shift the conscious directing of internal energy through attention and intention, we might not witness an immediate transformation, but nevertheless, every moment of practicing love and presence and the energies we wish to plant seeds of in our body mind will grow in the potentials of our experiences and realities. Experiences that have happened thus far in relation with the well-being of internal attachment systems and the specific needs they carry have created the navigation and regulation affecting present moments. And we can't necessarily reconstruct those immediately, but they can be rebuilt gradually. And when done effectively and enjoyably, you can celebrate victories on the journey and create the body-mind that you wish to live in, to inhabit, and to experience life through. Every day upon awakening, plant a seed of awareness through loving presence and invite conscious directing of internal energy. How do I want to show up for myself today? How do I want to love myself today? How do I want to be present for myself today? How do I want to help experiences in relation with attachment well-being affect the information of my body-mind that will navigate and regulate existence for the rest of my life? And that might sound like a tall order, but it's just a seed that's being planted. You don't have to worry about the big giant forests and all of the different fruit and leaves and everything that will eventually grow from them. All you need to do is plant one seed and then let that seed grow by nourishing it and watering it and expanding it into some sunlight. When you begin a day by planting that seed and then letting it go, then throughout the day you might return to that little seed you planted and water it. And you move through your morning and you move through your afternoon and you move through your evening and you continue to bring awareness through loving presence to the concept of how can I be there for myself today? How can I love myself today? How can I be present with myself today? How is my internal energy being directed? And am I choosing to direct it consciously? As I'm consciously directing this internal energy through intention and attention, what am I focusing on? And how am I focusing on it? With love and presence, intention and attention, what am I focusing on and how am I focusing on it? Through love and presence, attention and intention, what am I focusing on and how am I focusing on it? And you can just kind of trace a line to those concepts and see what comes up. And from there, new opportunities arise to shift the direction of your internal energy. And then you'll start to create new information in the body-mind. In every moment, the body-mind is gathering information from experience, kind of like hungry hippos. They're just reaching out and grabbing anything that they can get their little hippopotamus mouth on, hungry hippos. And as the body-mind is gathering information in relation to the well-being of specific attachment needs or attachment systems and their specific internal needs, What does that information say about how the body-mind should navigate life and regulate itself while navigating through that life? Navigation and regulation. Navigation can include things like thoughts, feelings, and movements, how the body-mind thinks, feels, and moves. And this includes perceptions, beliefs, conclusions, perspectives, opinions, emotions, reactions, responses instinctively, survival responses, movement patterns, action patterns, habits, habitual tendencies, decision-making tendencies and abilities, etc. Navigation includes how the body-mind thinks, feels, and moves. Are you walking fast or are you walking slow? Are you in a hurry or are you peaceful and relaxed? Are you excited, eager, and joyful or sorrowful and sad and depressed? Are you loving the loving presence of your company or are you feeling extremely lonely? Are you noticing the beauty around you or are you lost in automated bombarding collages of internal projections? Navigation includes how the body-mind thinks, feels, and moves. And then the body-mind includes how regulation occurs. How active are the brain waves? How engaged is the prefrontal cortex? How connected are the brain hemispheres and all their different lobes? How fluidly flowing are the different nervous systems? Is the autonomic nervous system regulated? Is digestion flowing well? Is respiration flowing well? Are they able to be effective processing of sensory stimulus, etc.? Cranial nerve functionality, hormones, all of that stuff. And they are constantly impacting each other. Navigation affects regulation. If there's an activation of a survival response, it's going to cause some dysregulation, for example. And regulation affects navigation. If the brain waves are extremely dysregulated, like in a super high energy brainwave dysregulation state, then there's going to be increased activation of navigation that can cause disruptions. Even if navigation might ordinarily flow well, for example, there could be disruption just because there's so much happening because of the brainwave state, and they constantly affect each other. So in every moment, the body-mind is gathering information in relation to the well-being of attachment systems and all their specific needs. And that information is saying, how do I teach the body-mind to navigate and regulate life? And so in every moment, we can expand awareness and kind of just make it a gentle game to play with ourselves through love and presence, intention, attention. What are we focusing on? Where are we putting our focus? And how are we focusing on that space of focus? And in that expanded awareness, we can explore, how is this moment of experience affecting the information regarding navigation and regulation? And if I don't like that, how can I shift it? And if I do like it, how can I feed it more of that? For example, you might be doing some everyday chore just to get it done. But then you notice your thoughts are kind of wandering and maybe there's a little angstiness or something. You're like, I don't really like the way my mind is thinking, feeling, and moving right now. How can I shift it? Without leaving the experience I'm in, without saying I don't want to do this chore right now, how can I shift the conscious directing of internal energy, where I'm focusing, how I'm focusing on it through intention and attention, to shift the way that my body-mind is learning how to navigate and regulate life and my own personal reality. And then you might start humming or singing a song and making it fun and enjoyable. Or you might really, really, really slow everything down and be more mindful of every microscopic movement to expand mind-body connectivity, etc. And so you might shift just the way that you're focusing energy in the moment with a specific awareness about navigation and regulation of the body-mind. How do you want your body and mind inside, within and beyond awareness, to instinctively think, feel, and move during these types of experiences? And that will really expand personal power tremendously on the everyday healing journey of life. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for creating space to explore my content creations. It is an honor to serve as a guide along the healing journey of loving liberation. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you, and dare to rise up into your infinite personal power by playing with this idea of planting seeds in everyday life regarding how you want your body mind to navigate and regulate your own existence, how you want your body mind to provide thoughts, feelings, and movements as you progress through your unfolding journey of life. And to expand the awareness of how powerful you are, that you really can plant seeds. And even if you don't know the big, giant, beautiful tree blossoming with hundreds and thousands of delicious apples that it might grow into, you plant that seed even if you can't see immediate results. Maybe the way you think, feel, and move doesn't change overnight, but that doesn't matter. As long as you're planting seeds, you are creating change. And this change will last because you're doing the work to plant the seeds. And so beginning every day by just exploring, how can I be there for my body, mind, and my consciousness, or the essence of myself who is experiencing life within and through this body, mind? Because every moment is teaching the body, mind how to navigate, how to regulate, and that creates detailed sensations of personal realities. And I invite you to explore all of my many offerings, including a wide variety of free gifts, a lot of video libraries, a lot of amazing creations you can download and use the PDF files, print them out, use them as playbooks and things to help the everyday journey of life. Lots of amazing free content. And then, of course, if you want to dive deeper, I have a wide variety of offerings through Kristin's Consciousness Consultancy, including services, one-on-one and in group, audio and video calls, different things we can explore, and marathons, personalized marathon journeys, and a wide variety of courses, programs, videos, practices, and even a merchandise store and stuff. So lots of goodies, lots of offerings. If you want to dive into any of that, you can explore more in the video description below. Otherwise, just thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Oh, actually, it would be decision-making tendencies. Abilities too, because that comes from here, but it also comes from here. Because even if you're here, this is still like affecting the ability a little bit. Anyway, whatever.